Hello, my name is Pinia Chandra and I would like to share one of the artworks I created for IB Visual Arts. The title of the artwork is Death in Diagrams, and it is a statistical artwork inspired by Chris Jordan. Chris Jordan utilizes photographs of objects to create visual representations of statistics. For example, this artwork titled Silent Spring represents 183,000 birds, or the estimated number of birds that die in the United States every day from exposure to agricultural pesticides. The first thing I noticed is the intricate detail of Jordan's artworks, but I'm also inspired by how he used issues he is concerned about and as the focus of his artworks. The artwork is also questionable because the graphite drawings here are actually by Rebecca Clark and not by Chris Jordan himself. So Chris Jordan has only been mechanically reproducing Clark's drawings. This relates to another topic that I have been constantly exploring during my visual art IB years, which is mass production and also mechanical reproduction. I wanted to create a statistical art, but it needed to be about something directly related to me. So instead of using statistics about America, which Chris Jordan often addressed, I chose to discuss traffic accidents in my own country. I used statistics about Indonesia. I realized that I hear more traffic accidents happening each day, and especially those caused by public figures. For example, the recent news of a celebrity's underage child speeding in the highway. So I find this very concerning, and I wanted to address this with my statistical art. I used the statistics from Indonesia's Transportation Statistics 2012 and discovered that the number of traffic accidents in 2008 doubled by 2012 from 59,164 to 117,949. From those statistics, I developed a statistical artwork with toy cars to represent the statistics in the form of street signs. The blue street sign represents the statistics from 2008, while the red street sign represents the statistics from 2012. This symbolizes how we should try to revert the statistics and at least not increase the occurrence of traffic accidents. Or, in other words, to follow the blue street sign. For the cars themselves, I particularly chose to use both sports cars and casual cars. I used sports cars to represent the wealth of the public figures and used those to build the focus of the statistical artwork, which were the street signs. I used casual cars to represent the stress of society and I used these to build the background. This artwork is especially challenging for me because of the amount of work it needed. Even though I am mechanically reproducing the photographs of the cars I took, or in other words, I used the copy and paste feature, the artwork still needed me to edit it neatly and design the dimensions correctly. It's not just copy and paste. Starting from taking the photographs of the car, I had to make sure the lighting makes the photograph clear, but creates minimum reflection on the toy car. Editing the car was also quite difficult because in order to make it neat, I have to create a vector shape replicating the car. It is challenging to shape the small curves, and I had problems with the memory space in my laptop too. It became very difficult to balance between keeping a good quality and maintaining a reasonable file size. The printing was also a challenge because I had to make sure that the quality was good enough before I decided to print it. I think this artwork helped me develop my skills with photography and also with working with technology, especially Photoshop. It also helped raise my own awareness towards traffic accidents in Indonesia. In my own opinion, it is very important for public figures to set a good example, especially since they are usually being paid attention to by the rest of society and they are supposedly educated. So, through this artwork, I changed the existing statistics of traffic accidents in Indonesia into its visual representation. This shows just how far art can go. If the statistics are too boring or unappealing to reach to a wide audience, the statistical art becomes a medium to bridge the statistics and the audience. Well, thank you for your attention.